Good morning, afternoon, or good night, based on where you're coming at me from. Today we are looking at instruments, and so I don't feel like I need to tell you what an instrument is. You know that it is a device used to make music, and this does include the voice. So let's crack on straight into it and look at the synth. Because the choice of instruments makes a big difference in the song, especially in our current pop music where we are no longer using physical instruments like you're used to when you see the piano in class or the guitars or anything else that we have in class, but actually we're using synths, which is an instrument that uses a computer to generate any sound. In fact, all the sounds that you're going to be hearing today, I am using a synth to make. Now, as you can see by the picture, you've got what looks like a normal piano keyboard across the bottom. Now, this is often done by a keyboard that's connected to the computer. So if you think about in our classroom, we've got the MIDI keyboards that are connected to our computers. Now, actually, those MIDI keyboards don't do anything on their own. They have to be connected to the computer. And then, as you can see, there are loads and loads of dials above the keys which change the sounds, and I'm just going to play a few sounds for you now. So that's one synth sound. We've got another here. And I'll give you one more as well. So all of those are different synth sounds, and actually you hear them so regularly in pop music nowadays that that's what they are. They're just another instrument to use. And part of the instrument and the choice of instrument is to do with the pitch. And when we listen to music, we hear a variety of different sounds made by different instruments. And some instruments make high-pitched notes, and some make low-pitched notes, and some can make both. And how high or low an instrument can go is called the range. So we've got the range of pitch, or just the range, as we musicians like to shorten things. And we've got a few instruments here that show our different range as we go on. So for example, a violin makes a range of high-pitched sounds. So if I pick my violin sound, you can hear it here. So we've got quite a high pitch there, and it can go even higher, but it makes less of a nice noise, particularly on this on here. So apologise for this. And they are quite high pitches. However, we could go to a bass sound. So a bass guitar, they're the ones with just 4 strings, as you can see there. Oh, and of course, right now my phone has decided it wants to change instruments, change apps. So let's pull up our bass sound. And here we have a bass sound that goes alongside it. So that's a low-pitched instrument. And we could have something that does both. As you can see there, we've got a piano, or in that case, a keyboard, but they basically are very similar things. One's just electric. And so we have the low pitch of the piano. As well as the very high-pitched. But generally we use the middle with a lower note as well. So that's range, so how high or low an instrument can make the sound of, and also just thinking about where they fit.